To create a quality lighting solution in a refrigerated case environment, the choice of ambient lighting is a very important ingredient in creating contrast from ambient lighting to merchandise. As mentioned in Chapter 1, be aware of the ambient lighting around a display case. For example, this picture illustrates how too much ambient light can be a deterrent. In this scenario, the retailer is unable to control where the light is going, and the key products where the focus needs to be have a gray tint, are washed out, and contrast between the product and its environment is lost. If the store has high ambient lighting, then the best option to show contrast in a display case would be the high lumen LEDs in the cornice of a display case. However, if a store has high ambient lighting, the internal case lighting will not be strong enough to create a good contrast. It is therefore important not to use too much ambient lighting around the refrigerated cases. If a store has low ambient lighting, then the light level in the case can be reduced, and it may be possible to use standard lumen LEDs in the canopy. The main thing is to get contrast with the least amount of light. This will save you energy and help achieve the highest level of product integrity inside the case. The contrast ratio of 3:1 or higher between ambient lighting and merchandise lighting is a good rule of thumb to follow in order to make the product be the customer's focus. Layering lighting in a self-service display case is also a great solution to highlighting merchandise. Accent lighting, as shown on the islands, is used to illuminate merchandise in a display case that does not have lighting. A second application for the use of accent lighting is with multi-deck self-service cases that do not have shelf lighting. An example of this would be produce application. A third example of using accent lighting is to enhance the facing of merchandise when product is stacked high between shelves. This example has low ambient lighting, cornice lighting, shelf lighting, nose lighting, and spot lighting. Watch as we illustrate the impact layered lighting has on merchandise. The merchandise is illuminated by cornice lighting, shelf lighting, nose lighting, spot lighting, and low ambient lighting. The merchandise now is illuminated by cornice lighting, spot lighting, and low ambient lighting. The shelf lights and nose lighting are turned off. In this final example, the merchandise is illuminated by cornice lighting, and the shelf lights, nose lighting, and spot lighting are turned off. As you can see, layered lighting enhances merchandise, and the contrast from ambient lighting to case lighting sets the stage for creating an atmosphere for showcasing merchandise. When laying out store lighting, if you intend to use accent lighting over a service case, it's very important to position lights either even with the top of a service case or further back from the top to prevent reflections on the front glass. Reflections on the glass cause distractions, and the interior of the case appears to have less light. Why should it matter where you position accent lighting if your store has non-glare glass? The reflections from non-glare coated glass are significantly lower than those of regular glare glass. However, there are still reflections which can show up in various colors such as blue or pink. The best thing to do to minimize or eliminate the reflections on the glass is to intercept them with something in the store, such as a facade or signage. This will save you money on your initial purchase of a case and will provide the best presentation of the merchandise inside the case. In this example, accent lighting will be dimmed and turned off slowly so you can see the reduction of reflections on the non-glare glass. By dimming or turning off accent and ambient lighting, a service case can appear brighter by 30 to 40% without making any changes inside the case, and there are fewer reflections on the glass. In the next example, we show the effects of accent lighting on regular glare glass. As the lights are dimmed, the product appears to be enhanced and the interior of the case brighter. There is less reflection on the glass, and the contrast between the case and the ambient lighting is at optimal settings to highlight the product.